Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DCUO Online. I am Trex, and we're here inside the Tunnel of Lust duo coming from DLC8, Sons of Trigon. I'm partnering here with my league mate, Aiden Warden. Thank you, Aiden, again for helping me out with this. So, we started up just a little bit. I think we already took out like maybe the first group of mobs, so, you know, you didn't miss anything at all. I increased the speed of the video to about 150, so, well, the speed of the video is at 150, so everything's going by a lot faster. Just because it was a 20-minute thing, I dropped it down to like 15. I think that was pretty neat. The reason it took 20 minutes is because we're in the maze. The maze of mischief. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know it's a maze, and it's one hell of a maze. The doors to this first area, they open randomly. Where you think that you came in here just 5 minutes ago. I just got done with this duo. Let's run it again. Yeah. Same doors? No. They're not going to open. No. It's going to be random other doors, and it's just going to be all start there. I don't know where to go. As you see now, we're lost. We are completely lost. I mean, I need Gilligan's help right about now to figure out where to go. And the only way you know how to go, follow the red dots. Try and find the red dots. That's all you can do. Now, of course, there's going to be stairs. They're going to lead you downstairs. They're going to lead you back upstairs. And it's just silly maze. That's probably where you're going to start pulling your hair out. It's like, what's going on? I need to get out of here. Let me out. That's how I overreact. Because I didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it, but it's still a fun instance if you can get through all of this. Oh, there's Michael Gray whispering. Isn't that nice? See, I found mobs. I found mobs. Yay! Now, if Aiden can find me. Aiden? Alright, yeah, I have to go back upstairs and find him. See, you have to come downstairs, and it's a whole thing. A whole process, and finally. So, in this place, you're going to find lesser lust demons, and you're also going to find greater lust demons as well. The greater lust demons kind of use staves, so because they use staffs, they're nothing but cake. They're just simply cake. Staff users, right? It's like, oh, everything I do is gonna get blocked. Oh, blocked. It's how they roll. It's how they roll. See, there's a greater lust demon right there. What's she using? Staff. She's using the staff. Go ahead, show off your staff. There it is, right there. It doesn't even matter because you're dead. Now, once that lust demon goes down, a greater lust demon gets summoned up underneath just randomly. By the way. So that was a whole big experience there too. Now, in the Tunnel of Lust, you're also going to find the side boss when you complete when you complete 5 Lust the Lust daily quests. When you complete 5 of them, you're going to get the side boss quest to come into the Tunnel of Lust to go fight Julius, the son of Trigon that represents gluttony. He was the one that they had to come up with the name of. Apparently, I thought it was going to be like this great story, but apparently all they did was like, hey, he doesn't have a name, so we had to come up with this. Alright, so first boss, the Fanatic of Lust. She does have a feat associated. The feat for her is, well, she is like really well endowed. The feat for her is do not destroy the 4 statues. Just don't destroy them. Don't destroy them at all, because you get a feat. So don't destroy them. You also want to fight away from the statues because they actually pulsate and they do little damage to you. They do. Now, Fanatic of Lust will teleport to the center. She'll get empowered by the statues and she'll do an AoE knockback, or knockdown, really. So just keep her away from the statues. She's gonna teleport over there. Don't worry about it. She'll come to you, or at least do one of your pulls, like your 6th ability, Trex, that you never, ever use. You just don't use it. And because, and again, if you want to get the feat, don't destroy the statues. Just kind of like do all your like big attacks away from her. But there you go. Fan club. And there's Jacob, who has the voice that make the fanboys swoon. Fangirls. Who make the they make the fan everything swoon. I mean, Jacob, he's lust. He has that voice. That nice voice. Yeah. Moving on. Look at my inventory. Go ahead. Throw up. You know you want to. You know. Go ahead. I did it just for y'all. I did all that just for you. Look at all I have to delete. It's like, oh, I have to delete blues, I delete greens. Oh, why don't you go ahead and salvage them? Because you know what? Trex don't salvage, yo. In your face. No modifications. That's how I roll. All right, so once you defeat the Fanatic of Lust, we're gonna continue on into, I think this is the maintenance hall, as my nice little thing on the screen says. It's the maintenance hall. Now here we have to look at this go through this little portal here, but we have to investigate it. We don't know what's wrong with it. And, of course, we'll figure out what's wrong with it as soon as these lust demons are done. And these lust demons are really provocative. I'm a guy who just like, you know what? Amish chicks are hot. Because they're wearing everything. So, the second boss that we have to go take care of is Cheetah. For heroes, it's going to always be Cheetah. Alright? Always going to be Cheetah. For villains, it's always going to be Donna Troy. Now, the first boss, where we fought Fanatic of Lust, you're not always going to get Fanatic of Lust. You actually might get one of the Fearsome Five. So, do pay attention to that. Now, of course, heroes, we get to fight the Fearsome Five. Villains, you guys get to fight the Titans. You know what? No. You're going to fight the Teen Titans. Because that's what they are. They're the Teen Titans. No Titans whatsoever. They're teens. I don't care how old Nightwing is. He's a Teen Titan. They're always going to be Teen Titans to me. That's my era, yo. Now, I would go ahead and go into what Cheetah does as a boss fight, but she's a tank and spank. We saw no issues with her whatsoever that we had to like, ooh, gotta protect us. I mean, we did knock out the healing barrel at the beginning, and I think that was actually done by AoE. We didn't really mean to do that. But once Cheetah goes down, grab your orb, and there we can go into the next area. And we have more fervent cultists. Now we're stepping away a little bit from the demons, and we have some cultists with us now. So the first area, we got to fight demons. Now we're going to fight humans. We're going to fight all these loyal cultists. Wish I could have that kind of fan following, right? All women. But Jacob doesn't care. He'll do guys too. It's weird. Alright, so here we are in the Tunnel of Love, where we actually have a lust demon and some cultists. Now, when you're doing these, you actually, you know, might as well just kill every single mob you see. Why? Why not? Honestly, why not? Now, the objective that we have to go through in the Tunnel of Love, or Tunnel of Lust, is we have to grab 3 of these orbs. 3 of these orbs and take them to the main area to bring down the barrier to get to Jacob. The first orb is over here on your left hand, or, well, if you look at your map, it's going to be on the north, and then we just move south by east. Yeah, there you go. I'm grabbing it. I'm taking it with me. I throw it at people. You can use it as a weapon. Just throw it. Do a little damage. Do a little dance tonight. Now, your only big issue with these groups of mobs are going to be the Greater Lust Demons and also one of the lecherous cultists. They actually do hit pretty hard. They are susceptible or acceptable to the combat mechanics of block breaking and all that good stuff. But those, the Greater Lust Demons and the lecherous cultists are the ones that do hit really hard. They are the ones that you have to actually be a little smart about. Like you see, we have 2 here. You gotta be a little smart about it. You just can't go in there like a normal mob and it's like, oh, AoE them down, 3 hits, they're done. No, these guys are actually gonna hit you pretty hard. They're gonna actually do some pretty nice damage to you. So remember all that. No, put that in a little noggin, and you'll be fine. Now, going to the Tunnel of Lust, there are no healing barrels, so do keep that in mind as well. Do you need healing barrels? I don't see a need for it, but you know, it's just me. You never know. But it's just a lot of trash clearing, just a lot of plastering. Each group, as you saw, we had 2 lecherous right there. The majority of the groups are going to have a group of 3. So you're going to have 2 cultists, a Greater Lust Demon, maybe 3 fervent cultists. I mean, it varies. As you see here, we have a Greater Lust and just 2 cultists. And of course, me being me as a tank, I could probably just backdraft more people in. I should have just grabbed everything all at once and just went into it. You know, just grab everything up. Everything on fire. Fire burn. Hey. Now, as you see, we got 2 of the ritual vessels, not orbs. Ritual vessels. So we have to go to, grab the 3rd one that's over here. And that really honestly leaves two groups of mobs that we just did not touch. All right, two groups right there. We didn't worry about them. They just weren't needed. Now, I don't know why I grabbed that vessel. I was going to run with it, just to run with it, but it kind of like flew backwards, so I had no choice but to kill everything here. And see, the Lecherous cultists do have the heavy or higher health pool, and they're a little tougher to knock down. They're not as tough as Wags, though. Wags are still the toughest mobs ever. So here we have our next boss fight. We have a devoted Incubus, not the band, and the devoted Succubus. Yes, the demon. Now with these two, they both go down pretty well. I mean, they're really easy. Really, I mean, you see that the Incubus is just now dead. I didn't even touch the Incubus. He is just dead. And it leaves the Succubus to go over there to Jacob. I haven't found a way to actually knock both of them out at the same time. I haven't, and I really want to keep trying to do it too. Just like let them both die at the same time somehow, and see what would happen. But it doesn't matter if you take down the Incubus first or the Succubus first. It doesn't matter. He'll have the same. He'll have a scripted event wording with either one, and then they're still gonna die. All right. So here in Jacob's room, he is shielded by this lust shield. This lust spider-like shield thing. It's pretty neat to look at, honestly. It's really neat. So, you have your three groups that are actually controlling these idols here. They're actually protecting the barrier. Once you start fighting the third group, doesn't matter what group you start off with, as long as when you get to the third one, Jacob will activate and become part of the fight. So you have him to worry about now. Now Jacob will he'll teleport to the center of the room and randomly target a party member, either yourself or your partner. You'll be targeted and stunned. As you see, we've failed miserably. Aiden, I guess, got too low of health and died. I'm by myself. I'm trying to like inch my way over here to grab this thing, and it's just not working out. It just didn't. Sad face Trex. That's a Trex wipe. Trex wipe. And you gotta be a little smart about this. There are healing barrels in there, so you can use them. But starting this boss fight, going into these three mobs, you're gonna have to be sure to be a little smart about it to understand where you want to fight them and how you want to go about it. Now I can tell you now, when you get over here, if you die and have to regroup, just kind of stop at the cavern, and then you can go walking in. Now, you don't have to take care of the cultists again. Jacob's right there, ready for the beating. And just go and swing. Go in there, swinging. Now, Jacob will also do a ground pound ability that will knock down and knock back. He will also, again, teleport to the middle of the room, put his shield up, and he will stun someone. Once he stuns them, it's our job to grab one of the vessels on the ground. You'll see it light up to interact with it. Quickly grab it, bring it over to the altar, and done deal. If you don't, your partner is going to take additional damage each tick. He's going to keep taking damage, and he's also going to be stunned. He can't move until your partner, you need to help him as much as possible. Now, you also get a feat associated with this as well if you actually defeat him before he can activate his devotion. Before he uses devotion on you or your partner. Now, I think that's actually like the big thing. Can't really remember. I think it's like his last thing. But anyways, once Jacob is down, we can now go and fight Julius. He is the second boss. Now I'm running down here, and we're going over to Hell's Kitchen, as I like to call it. It's Hell's Kitchen. But then Aiden reminds me that Super Patriot found this nice little thing, and I have to go take a look at it. He found a cherub in a cage, and I have to show them my video too, because sure enough, Yin's put me in a cage. That is a Trex cherub. I don't care who you say, hashtag Trex cherub. It's a thing. It's a thing on Twitter and Facebook if you people use that. But Aiden apparently already went inside, so we actually missed the cool cinematic for Julius. So when I walk in there, it's going to be gone. That's right. Love the inventory. Love it. Absorb it. So I need to hurry up and enter the encounter. So there you go. Julius. Tank in Spank. He does nothing. He doesn't do anything that I saw because we burnt him down so fast. We did see he does run over to a pile of meat, I think probably to eat it. Probably to eat it to gain a little bit of health, maybe even gain some power. I don't know. We burnt him down pretty fast and interrupted a lot of his stuff. But it's still a fun fight. It's easy, and the room is fantastic. I love the rotisserie meat. I love the lava flowing down. Talk about barbecue. Southern barbecue. Go yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.